know. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and is easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. Yeah. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh, man, you will whoop his ass.
Like, yes, man, type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Magomedov.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stone.
The potential matchup between Terence Crawford and Canelo Álvarez has long sparked intense debate among boxing fans. While Canelo has firmly established himself as one of the sport's greatest, dominating across multiple weight classes, there is a growing belief that Crawford's skill set might be too much for the Mexican superstar. With his unorthodox style, exceptional footwork, and ability to adapt to any opponent, Crawford has proven time and again that he can dismantle some of the best in the sport. Many are now wondering if his unique approach could pose a serious challenge to Canelo's reign.
Opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can't put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion, something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as...
Crawford, often referred to as Bud, is widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. His technical mastery, versatility, and ability to adapt to various fighting styles make him a formidable opponent. With an impressive professional record of 40-0, Crawford has consistently demonstrated his dominance, particularly in the welterweight division.
5 fighters right now in boxing. That's your top 5 right now in boxing. Not the top 5 in boxing right now. Right now.
Champions or just anybody?
Top 5 right now.
Shakur #1, hands down. Tank, he up there. Canelo, in a way. Tyson Fury.
Canelo Álvarez, on the other hand, is a dominant force in the super middleweight division with an impressive professional record of 62-1. Having proven his ability to succeed across multiple weight classes, Canelo's speed, agility, and vast experience make him a tough opponent for anyone in the sport. His versatility and ring IQ allow him to adapt and overcome challenges, cementing his legacy as one of the all-time greats.
Canelo needs to understand he's a different fighter now. The deterioration is there. He's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. He's 34 going on 45 at this, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys.
And he was like standing right in front of Canelo, and Canelo's just whiffing. It was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing. That's all what he learned.
Canelo's resume boasts victories over some of the best in boxing, highlighting his ability to compete at various weight classes, a true testament to his versatility and skill. His power, particularly in the super middleweight division, is a key factor in his dominance. Canelo's ability to deliver devastating punches, coupled with his resilience to absorb incoming shots, makes him a truly dangerous opponent in the ring.
Floyd Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him because, you know, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you
I think
was?
tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult.
Canelo, elbows, hands, shoulders, and the mind. This is exactly how both of those guys got to the highest level of boxing supremacy. Canelo Álvarez means to the Mexican fans what Floyd Money Mayweather meant for black people. 50 wins in boxing, No losses, no draw.
In addition to his power, Canelo's agility and boxing IQ set him apart. His exceptional head movement, defensive skills, and precise counterpunching make him a well-rounded fighter. Canelo's extensive experience against elite-level competition has sharpened his ability to adapt and strategize in the ring. His recent victory over Caleb Plant in the super middleweight division further solidifies his reputation as one of the top fighters in the sport.
I'll say he is the hardest, for sure. One of the fighters that hit very hard was Angulo. You know, he's a Cuban guy, and he punched very hard too. So I'll say, look what happened in the third round. I got hit with a left hook. I dropped. We'd be practicing in camp the whole time, you know, keeping my right hand to my chin, and I wound up just moving, and he connected right on my chin. And you see how I punched my glove. You know, that's like a thing for me when my last time when I got dropped, I was punching my gloves. Cause I'm like, damn, I got hit with a shot. I'm not supposed to be on the floor. But you know, it comes with boxing. You know, the greats done got dropped. You know, got hurt. But it's about how you come back and respond.
Edgar Berlanga recently shared his thoughts on a potential matchup between Canelo Álvarez and Terence Crawford. Berlanga acknowledged the unpredictability of boxing, stating that anything can happen once the fighters step into the ring. He praised Crawford's skill set and ring intelligence, noting that Crawford's abilities make him capable of matching up against anyone and potentially even outclassing his opponents. However, Berlanga pointed out that Canelo's size advantage could be a significant factor in the fight, potentially giving him the upper hand.
Friend, my brother, Terence Crawford, wants to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Just from your expert opinion, knowing how Canelo
is his weight,
yeah,
and that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
former world champion Demetrius Andrade believes that while Terence Crawford is an exceptional fighter, Canelo Álvarez's size and experience in higher weight classes give him the advantage. Andrade feels that Crawford could struggle with Canelo's power and agility, which could prove to be a challenging combination in the ring.
There's talk too of like Canelo and Crawford, like you're mentioning that you feel like Dave is just too big, too young. Just
love Crawford. He's a good friend. You know, we reach out to each other. We've been travel the world through the amateur program. He see me beat people up. I see him beat people up. He see me get beat up. I got beat up. We both, whatever.
David Benavidez, another top contender, shares a similar perspective. Benavidez praised Crawford's exceptional technique, but expressed doubts about whether Crawford's power would translate effectively to higher weight classes.
I don't really say nothing about that. If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he's going to do. Canelo is a man that he does anything he wants to do. I don't think really what people say affects him. But I feel like the people, they want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Álvarez. It's the biggest fight to make happen, and I feel like I'm the biggest threat.
He believes that for Crawford to challenge Canelo, he would need to move up multiple weight divisions, which would present significant challenges. There is a growing belief that Crawford's skill set might be too much for the Mexican superstar. With his unorthodox style, exceptional footwork, and ability to adapt to any opponent, Crawford has proven time and again that he can dismantle some of the best in the sport. Many are now wondering if his unique approach could pose a serious challenge to Canelo's reign.